Vanakkam, welcome back. Now I'll be sharing with you some of the tools or utensils used in making our dish for today. And after looking at them, see if you can guess it right. This is a skillet. In some places it's called a tawa. And this is how traditionally we used to grease the skillet. It is a cotton cloth wrapped such a way you dip it in oil, butter or ghee and you use it to grease the skillet. And if you don't have this, there's another way to do it. Use half an onion, dip it in oil, butter or ghee, and it serves two purposes. One, it is used to grease the skillet. Another, it will help prevent the batter from sticking to the skillet. Now moving on to the ladles. We are going to use hollow ladles. You can scoop the batter and pour it on the skillet. And this is a turner, as the name suggested. It's used to turn the dish. After looking at all the utensils, if you guess it right, yes, it is thosai or the traditional Indian pancake. Stay with me. I'll show you from start to finish on how to do it, and also a gravy that goes very well with it, the coconut chutney. Let's get started. To make the traditional Indian pancake, let us look at the necessary ingredients. 600 grams of rice, 300 grams of dehusked urad dhal. If you are using a cup measurement, it is 2 to 1. Now moving on, a handful of pre-cooked rice, half a tablespoon of fenugreek and water. First we have to soak all these ingredients together. For that, you can add in these two together and add water, just enough to cover it. Except for the pre-cooked rice, we still have to add in our fenugreek to soak together with both the ingredients. Okay, we will come back in about 4 hours time. Guys, I'm already back after 4 hours of soaking. Now it's time to blend this into a batter, but before that we are going to mix in the pre-cooked rice. Okay, we're going to add water. Just mix them up, okay? Okay, we are going to add some portion into the blender. Okay, that should do. And we are going to add not much water actually. We want the batter to be a bit thicker. Okay? We have already blended and I'm going to show you how smooth it is. Okay, I'm going to pour it. That is the thickness, preferred thickness. Okay, and as you can see the batter, look at the batter, it is quite smooth. Okay, that is how we want it to be. If you feel that in the first time your batter is a bit watery, on the next turn you can add less water. I'm going to add the same amount. And you can also do that until you have completely blended all our mixture into a smooth paste. Add a little bit of water as usual and continue to blend. Repeat the process till all is done. We have already completed blending all the ingredients. It's time to leave them aside after adding the salt, okay? For this portion, I'm going to add roughly about a tablespoon of salt. Okay, after adding the salt, you got to mix them well. Okay. We are going to leave this batter to ferment for at least 2 hours. After that, this batter will be ready to be made into the traditional Indian pancake. As for me, I'm going to use this batter to make the breakfast for tomorrow. So after 2 hours, I'm going to place it in the fridge. Guys, this is to avoid the batter from becoming too sour. So, see you tomorrow, guys. This is the batter that we prepared yesterday. As you can see, it's well fermented. Give it a good stir. Mix it well. Okay, this is the consistency it should be. And then now we can start to make thosai. But before that, place your skillet on a medium heat and get it heated up. I'm greasing the skillet now. One scoop of batter. When you see the edges are already turning to brown, it's time to turn them on the other side. It's already cooked. Half them and place it in a plate. Repeat the same process until you have made desired amount of thosai. Now I'm going to pour some clarified butter onto the thosai. You can use any amount if you like, and this can be taken with white sugar or the brown sugar. Now I'll be showing you how to make egg thosai. You can either break them and just pour it onto the thosai, or you can add some extra ingredients to it, such as the onion, the green chili or the red chili, all chopped finely. Okay, take a handful of them, add into the egg, and you beat them well. You can also add in salt and also pepper to this egg. Okay, egg thosai can be eaten as it is without any gravies, but if you're going to eat it with gravies, I would advise you not to add salt. Okay, I'm going to show you now. Again, don't forget to grease your skillet. After pouring in the batter, you start from the middle to pour in the egg. After pouring in, just spread them around. Here I'm showing you with the clarified butter and also the palm sugar. It's very sweet. If any of you have sweet tooth, this is the dish for you. If for some reason the batter is sticking to the skillet, that's the way I told you earlier. So I'm going to share with you on how to do it. This is the onion. Dip it in oil, butter or clarified butter, okay? And then you just go on to the skillet. Rub in more and grease the skillet. If you practice this often, you won't have a problem with your batter sticking to the skillet often. It's okay if the onion breaks up, okay? It still has got oil in them. Now I'm going to show you to make another egg thosai. After making my thosais, I have excessive batter here. What I'm going to do is that remove the ladle and I'm going to cover it and place it in the fridge. And this batter can last us for another 2 more days, after which it will turn sour and might not be that pleasant to eat. Okay, that's a tip to remember, guys. Okay. The necessary ingredients to make our coconut chutney will be 100 grams of grated coconut, a red chili, a small shallot, 3 cloves of garlic, half an inch of ginger, some curry leaves, half a shallot, dried chili, and a small teaspoon of mixed spice. This is the kadalai. It's already roasted. It can be eaten just like that. We are going to add into the coconut chutney. Oil and some water. Let's get started. Place your wok on a medium heat. Add in a little bit of oil. And we are going to put in all our ingredients. We are going to stir fry them. After a while, we can add in the coconut. Guys, a note to remember here will be stir fry them over a low heat till they are fragrant. Do not burn them, okay? Now it's time to add in the kadalai. By the way, guys, in English we call them the roasted lentils. We are going to blend these ingredients together now. Add some water to the ingredients before blending them together. And we are going to blend all this into a smooth paste. We have already reached the end stage of preparing our coconut chutney. To that, we are going to add in about 2 tablespoons of oil, roughly, okay? Add in all these ingredients, the mixed spice, chili, shallot, and also the curry leaves. We are going to lightly brown them, okay? Now we add in the blended coconut. The consistency of the coconut chutney is totally up to us. If you want more watery, we can add more water. If you want thicker paste, reduce on the water. Bring this to a boil before adding in the salt. Now it's time to add in the salt. First add in about half a teaspoon of salt. Taste it first before adding more to suit your taste. Our chutney is done. Enjoy cooking.